I recently had the chance to sit down and talk with Shamiel Gary. Shamiel is an author writing children's books. He runs a couple of companies, including a very impressive speaking business. He's a father, and he's a former pro athlete in the National Football League. I loved everything that Shamiel had to say in the interview, and we kept the whole thing at about 20 minutes long, and you can find a link to that video down in the comments. We also broke it down into 4 short segments. This video is about the importance of listening. So one of the things I noticed about you, it really happened when I was having a conversation with you. You asked me several questions, and then you listened. And you didn't just listen because you were kind of curious about my answers. You listened, and I could tell, even though it was on the phone, I could tell through your voice and the way that you listened that you were interested in what I had to say.
Yeah, no, I definitely believe listening is an art. It's an art that had to be shoved in my mind when I was a young kid because, my dad would try to explain something to me, and I would respond immediately. And he's like, son, like, how did you respond so fast? And you can't be listening because there's no way you processed exactly what I said to you and you responded, you know what I mean? And typically I will respond from the first 4 words that he said, and I didn't hear the last couple of words that finished the sentence,
Yes.
And if we all think about a time where we've said something and someone has cut us off, and how does that make you feel? And so one thing that I've learned from my dad and my mom is people want to leave you feeling like they were heard, feeling like they were listened to. And that's my goal when I talk to people is I want them to feel heard. I want them to feel like I genuinely care. And it's not like I'm like putting on the front. I really do genuinely care, but that is my intention. And so by that being my intention, I feel like it comes across that way. And so what I try to do is when someone asks a question, I respond, but I try to ask someone a question. And then after they give me the answer, I try to ask like 2 more questions. Generally, most people don't say exactly what they mean the first time. That it takes about 2 to 3 questions before they actually say exactly what they mean. Because we go through there's this barrier of I say love and you say love, but your definition of love is different than my definition of love. So we have to get past that first before I can truly understand what you mean in that statement you just made. And so that's why I believe asking questions and genuinely listening is so key, because everyone has a different definition for words or what is disrespectful or whatever it may be, and there's a level of connection I give you by listening to you like wholeheartedly. And so that's why I believe listening is so important, because there's a connection that is being met in that moment, or that is happening, and then 2, you leave being heard, and then 3, I learn more about you. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's all about. And now that I learn more about you, I can connect with you on a deeper level.
Yes, love it.